everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We are back with another K-pop reaction for you here today. We're back with Monsta X, and we are overanalyzing K-pop. Yes, so I've been thinking about what are the things that I can do when I have a bit more free time than Kerry does. And so rather than just waiting for us to be able to record together, I thought, let me play to my strengths. Let me do for you what I can, and that is overanalyze K-pop. I have wanted to get into Monsta X for a long time. Odera has helped with some community reactions. The Jukebox has helped as well with some Monsta X content. But I want more, and I want to be able to dive in. And so what I thought I would do is create a way for me to do that, which is this. I am going to listen to a Monsta X song. I'm going to take it in. I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. Then we're going to dive into the lyrics, and we're going to analyze those, and we're going to try and form some conclusions about what the song is about. See if we can extract some further meaning. See if we can wring out every ounce of potential from the words that the guys have put into the lyrics. Notice everything we can that's going on visually in the song. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to be a pause fest. I will stop from time to time to talk about the song and the music video, but it'll be a fairly normal reaction first. And then the overanalytics will kick into gear afterwards. So let me know if you like this idea. Pop a comment in the comments if you have a comment to comment. Like if you do, leave it alone if you don't. This is Monsta X with Gambler. And we're on for the ride. Let's go. It's quiet. I was going to say it's very quiet so far. So first piece of analysis I've got is that if you were to play this song on mute, it does lose a lot. So visually, it holds up. But what I'll do, just for the sake of us enjoying the song as well as the video, I'll unmute and then we'll go again. Already a difference. Leather.
If you don't know, now you know. Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I like that. What you want? Secret. Don't you really wanna feel alive?
So we are getting quite a bit of, so the vibes so far, very sexy. These are some good looking guys. They're doing some good looking things. They're doing it very smooth. There's a lot of leather. I'm hearing a lot of sort of whispery kind of vocals, electric guitars, that kind of thing. I think we know what kind of mood they're playing. It did feel like Juhani at the start was either the gambler or confronting the gambler. But let's see how that plays out.
Secret. Don't you really wanna feel alive? 아침까지 slip that. 나 간지러운 불장난. I want something deeper.
나미나.
아직은 알 수 없어 널 bluffing. 다른 느낌이 와.
Oh.
눈에 감춰 너. My heart is beating now. So sweet 한 네 미소 속에 난 빠져들어.
Come on now. Right. Okay, no. Right, so first of all, Kian's vocals, immaculate. I'm not surprised by that. Shonu's vocals come in, I'm loving it, absolutely, I'm hooked. And then he does this snarly facial expression that seems aimed at me personally. You might be feeling the same, but let's take another moment to drink in Shonu's snarly facial expression. Oh, did you see it? Did you catch it? It's just as he's there he is. Look at this snarly boy. There. Oh. He's a lot, is Shonu.
My suit is black, my soup is fresh. Open my pack, let me show how I bang.
Oh.
다 이기는 게임 벌리는 대로 파는 이미 ready. What you do?
Martin, 주머니에 흘러넘쳐나는 sea, no 얼띠 내로 언제나 깔끔하게 파기는 나의 fee. 나의 센스하시 날 따라오는 수식어.
Come on now.
타만 시즌 맛은 맥시멈 물을 입다 못해 떨어지네 뚝뚝. Heart SF. So sweet.
Now you see what they've done. See, they've tried to trick us here because I don't think he means degrees Fahrenheit. Hot as degrees Fahrenheit. That's not helpful because that you could pick any number. It could mean -40, in which case it would be the same as it would have been in Celsius as well. And he's not saying hot as C, is he? So how do we know? I think he means a bleep word here. We might never know for sure, but I think sometimes when you see the kids these days, they might say hot AF. I think this might mean similar. Yes.
My suit is black, my suit is fresh. Open my pack, let me show how bad.
Now, right, okay. Look, so at the start of the video, we're in leather, right? We are sexy, gangster, roguey kind of vibes. But now we're in dinner suits, but not typical, like not your normal dinner suits. But we got jackets, we got collars, we got shirts open. I reckon this might be the even sexier vibe. You got to let me know, but I think their sexiness leveled up when they went into the dinner suits. Let me know what you think. Come on then.
Hold up.
Very nice, Domino. Has this video really been an hour long? Oh.
Love is a gamble. Just I wanna say, if you don't know, now you know. Deal.
I mean, yeah, deal. We've got another 20 seconds. Is it all going to be Starship logos? Is this an album cover? What are we looking at here? It's Gambler, one of a kind. Right. So we can jump straight into the what does Simon think about Gambler? And I've got to be honest, I think it's like the thing that I really enjoy about Monsta X is they've got this. There's a smoothness in their groove, right? So they've got this sort of sexy, sultry thing. Some of their songs are like that. Some of their songs are just are more like hard, and they've got some more vocal-led songs. But there's always this smoothness in there. I think some of that comes from, maybe some of it comes from Shonu's dance style. Like he seems very in control, right? We've seen him on Nopagi quite a bit, so we know he's not always super in control. But it does seem like he's always doing what he's choosing to do. And I feel that sort of comes across maybe just in his performance, but it infects across the group. Even when you've got more chaotic elements like Juhani in there, who like his rap style and that chaos comes in his tone and some of the flows rather than just sort of an overall vibe to the song. It seems more like he's doing that rather than he's making the song do that. The song underneath feels very smooth. I want to take a look at the lyrics because I feel like we're going to get a lot from just trying to better understand what it is they were actually saying. So we're going to head on over to Genius here. I'll zoom in as much as I can. That way, I think we will see more. We've got as many adverts as you can muster here. So in the intro, Juhani says, "If you don't know, now you know." Okay, deal. I think at the start of the song, we don't know. But he says exactly the same line at the end. I think what he's doing is he's showing that this whole thing is a cycle. And maybe he's talking about how gambling is a disease and it keeps you trapped in over and over again in this cycle, kind of like love, right? So he's talking about how love is a gamble. And so I think what he's saying is, if you don't know, now you know, because this person at the end has felt it all, right? They're trapped, they're tied up at the end, they're sort of bound by their need for gambling or for love, and that playing off the equivalence of those two things seems to be part of what he's trying to do. We then, Juhani hands over to Minhyuk Kyungwon and keeps some backing vocals for himself. "A mysterious gaze, sensual eyes. Oh yeah, I like that. Betting on everything, you stole my heart. What you want?" Now, this is where I think we switch more towards less thinly veiled metaphors, and we're talking just about love. So what we're talking about here is they are willing to bet everything that it was that person that stole their heart. I think they're saying, "I've got no idea where my heart's gone, but I can feel that it's missing. You have this mysterious gaze and sensual eyes, and I'm willing to bet everything that it was you, in fact, that stole my heart. So what do you want in order for me to get it back?" Assuming that it's some kind of ransom situation. We then move forward. "Do you really want to feel alive? Flip that until morning. Unfamiliar, play with fire. I want something deeper, you know what I mean? Ha." So, switching a little bit here, and we're getting more provocative, I think. We're trying more to now entice our heart's captor. "Do you really want to feel alive?" is, okay, do you think that was thrilling? Let me show you what I can do to thrill you. Flip that until morning. Who knows? Who knows what they're talking about? Who knows what gets flipped? And we don't know how far away morning is at this point. It's possible that they are referring to flipping a person until the morning. It could be they're talking about flipping the script. It could be they're talking about changing up the game that they're gambling on. Who knows? He could be talking about, "Can you hold my heart the right way up, please? Because the blood's dripping everywhere." Got no idea. Unfamiliar play with fire. They're saying, you don't know what you're doing. You're playing with fire. But I want something deeper. You know what I mean? And that, you know what I mean, is colloquialism for "do you know what I mean?" I think. So I think what I am saying here is, you think you know what you're doing, but I don't think you do, actually. Let's flip it until morning, because you're unfamiliar with what's going on at the moment and we're playing with fire. I want something deeper, do you? And then Kian's, "There's a strong attraction. I still don't know if you're bluffing, but I have a different feeling. Hidden in the dark, my heart is beating now." So we're calling out the bluff here. So what we're saying is this person that has stolen our heart is acting like the villain, but really they want what we're offering. They actually, according to Kian, wouldn't mind being flipped until morning. And they're fully aware that they're playing with fire. Or maybe not. We're not quite sure if they're bluffing. We think they might be, but we're not. Because we know that hidden in the dark, wherever it is they've hidden our heart, it is still beating. And that still gives us the life force we need to continue to pursue our heart's captor. We move to the pre-chorus. "So sweet, I fall into your smile. I'm obsessed with your tricks. Even if I try to push you away, even if I try to forget you, this trembling heart calling you now. 0-0, lucky, bang." Now, there's a lot to get into here. So sweet, I fall into your smile. I'm obsessed with your tricks. This is kind of us continuing to not bluff. So they were bluffing, but we have a different feeling, remember? And so we're going to be upfront. We're going to say, look, so you look so sweet. I fall into your smile. I'm obsessed with your tricks. The things you're doing are mesmerizing to me. I'm captivated by you. you've got my heart. That's what we mean. Even if I try and push you away or try to forget you, this trembling heart's calling you now. So to some extent now we're playing with the metaphor. On one hand, they have stolen our heart. On the other hand, we've still got it, but our heart yearns for them. And then, of course, 0, 0, lucky, bang, which I think needs no explanation. Now, you'll remember in the video, after about halfway, we ditched the leather and we started getting into the dinner suits. They call that out directly here. My suit is black. My suit is fresh. Open my pack. Let me show you how I bang. Now, in the video, they're miming a gun, I think, here. But there are other things that gun could represent. I can't think of anything directly that it might represent. So maybe they are just talking about a gun. In the context of love play, though, if I can phrase it that way, this could be related to the flipping that we talked about earlier. And it could be that opening the pack here, when we're talking about suit is black, suit is fresh, perhaps the pack is in reference to the suit. And if we were to open that, we could then see, indeed, how he bangs. If you did all in, you win the game. As soon as you work, the sales are already in a race. I don't think that's the line. I think in the video, it was when I go all in, like as soon as I deal, I'm already in the race or something like that. I don't think this lyric is right here, but I'll read it as it is. If you did all in, you win the game. As soon as you work, the sales are already in a race. It's incoherent gibberish. I think what we're saying is all in is how you win this game. So you have to go all in to win. As soon as I start playing the game, it's already a race. As soon as I get started, bang, it's a race. You got to beat me quick because I'm coming fast. That's not, you know what I mean? What do you do? What do you do? They don't know what you do. I hold you in my hand, my poker face. Again, I'm suspicious about these lyrics. That's not exactly how I remember it from the video, but let's treat it as truth. What you do, they don't know what you do. We were wondering earlier whether or not this person was bluffing, whether or not the way that they stole their heart and the facade that they were offering us was in fact the truth, when we were so mesmerized by what it is they're doing. What we're saying here is that it seems directed solely to us. That thing that this person is doing seems to be pointed directly at me. I remember Shonu in the video snarling directly at me, so I can empathize to some extent with this. That what you do, they don't know. I hold you in my hand, my poker face. I think perhaps if we read past perhaps a mistranslation here, is I'm trying to keep my face straight. I'm trying to make sure that you don't know what's going on. But the truth is you're bluffing. I'm taking a different approach. So you're probably going to see right through this. They don't know though. Right. We move forward. Giovanni, me, I'm a handsome sum of money. I got a Vespa Martini, who, the C note or dinero overflowing in my pocket, my fit that always changes neatly. It's a bit of a flex. So I think at this point, we're making sure we're sort of shoring up our bet in this situation. So we are to some extent going all in, but we feel that we might need to just back that up a little bit and say it's worth calling. It's worth calling because actually I am a very good looking sum of money. And then he goes on to describe a drink, which is a Bond drink, I think, James Bond. So he's sort of putting himself in that sort of classy realm. He's got this nice suit. The suit's going to come back in a minute. We've opened up two themes here. We've opened up money and like stylishness. If we hook Vespa Martini to Bond and branch off Bond to say sort of stylish tuxedo styles. The C note or dinero overflowing in my pocket. I believe C note to be $100 bill. I could be wrong about that. Dinero, I think, just means the money. Overflowing, I've got so much money, I can't keep it in my pockets. They wear quite tight trousers. So it might be that that's not very much, but I think it is probably quite a lot because he does have a lot of pockets. So, you know, if he's maybe got $500 in each pocket, if he's got 2 at the front, 2 at the back on his trousers, he'll have outside pockets on his suit, perhaps inside pockets on his suit, maybe one in his shirt. That's 9. So that could be $4,500 that he's got, which would be that would be a surprising amount of money for someone to just have, particularly if they spread it out all over their body. However, it could vary from time to time because, as he says here, his fit changes neatly. I think he's just saying here, I always look great. IM follows him up. Nice and sassy, a modifier that follows me. That can't be right. All time on season taste is her maximum. It doesn't ripen. It's dripping. Hot as F. Who? Now, we talked about this hot as F. It says degrees F here as well. I'm suspicious about that. I think a lot of what we're seeing here is incoherent gibberish. Nice and sassy, a modifier that follows me. All time on season taste is her maximum. Her as in her, not her as in she, her. It doesn't ripen. It's dripping. Now, I can't remember how the music video described it doesn't ripen. I don't like the thing that conjures up. So I'm happy to just discard that. I think we can issue all fruit talk here. All time on season taste is her maximum. I genuinely have no idea. I hesitate to offer any guesses what might be dripping. But if the temperature in this case is high, as it does seem to suggest it might be, it could be sweat. It's sweat dripping on this nice and sassy modifier that is following IM around. It could be actually that it's so hot, IM has gone delirious here, and it makes no sense for that reason. Let me know if you have an alternative interpretation of that verse. Then we go back. So sweet, I fall more into one kiss. I'm obsessed with your tricks. Even if you try to stop me, even if I try to get away from you, this trembling heart calling you now, 0, 0, lucky bang. We go back to, I'm so utterly infatuated by you. There is nothing I can do. Even if you said no, even if I try to get away, there's nothing I can do about it. The heart of mine that you have is calling us both, in truth. And then we return. My suit is black. My suit is fresh. Open my pack. Let me show you how I bang. We've analysed that previously. I believe that to be similar in meaning here to how it was earlier. I'm very good looking and well dressed. Imagine what would happen if you open my pack here. I suspect does mean remove my clothes. If you did all in, you win the game. As soon as you work, the sail's already in a race. I think we got this right earlier when we said the way to play this game is to go all in. As soon as I do that, it's a race. What you do, they don't know what you do. I hold you in my hand, my poker face. Again, what you do is for me only. No one else but me. They don't realise what's going on. I do. And we're connected for that reason. Dance. Ha or huh, huh, huh. I think these are the noises that dancers make when they are performing strenuous moves. And so it's good, I think, to see the lyrics recognise that some of these dance moves will in fact be quite strenuous. Despite the ease with which particularly Shonu and his counterparts perform the dance moves, it is worth saying they are challenging. And so ha or huh, huh, huh does feel appropriate. Then change. Hold on. Hold up. She's gone. She's gone. She's gone. She's gone. It's done. Yeah. Who? Tragedy. From nowhere. She's gone. With our heart, from what I can see. She's nowhere to be seen. It's done. Have I lost the game? I went all in. If I lose everything. Let's see where that goes. With strong conviction, I just figured it out. You're bluffing. The moment you fell in love with me, a trap on top of the bright red lip that caught me. There we go. Fine, it's solved. She hasn't gone anywhere. She's bluffing. She's acting like she's going to go, but she fell in love with us. Yeah. And then she thinks she laid the trap, but really she'd already fallen in love with us. The trap on top of the bright red lip that caught me actually was your bluff. You were trying to trap me, but you knew you were trapped. Hang my heart. Even if I lost everything for a moment, this heart caught in a trap, killing me now. Baby, baby, or. Forget my heart. Hang my heart. Get rid of it. That's not the issue. Even if I lost everything for a moment, this heart caught in a trap is killing me now. Actually, this uncertainty that I have about this back and forth, about whether or not our relationship is in fact a gamble that I will win or lose, is too much for me. So get rid of it. Take my heart. Throw it away. I can't handle it. Baby, baby, or. At the end there, I think we offer a little bit of insight into the truth of the matter. As bold as we can say, just take it, it's killing me. I think there's still a bit where we want to think of this person as, in fact, our baby, baby, or. And then we conclude, show me something, girl, you want to be like. My suit is black, my suit is fresh. Open up my pack, let me show you how I bang. You don't know how to take me yet, because love is a gamble. I just want to say, if you don't know, now you know. Deal? A lot comes full circle here. We've got repetition, but with minor change, brings the story to a really satisfying resolution. Show me something, girl, you want to be like. Now, these words have come from us so far, but I think now we're sort of daring the girl to recognize this. You've got to show me something here. Girl, do you want to be like, my suit is black, my suit is fresh? You want to acknowledge that, don't you? I can feel it. I can feel that what you want to do is recognize the impact I'm having on you in the same way I recognize yours on me. It's time for us to abandon the pretense and dive in headfirst to whatever this is. Open my pack, let me show you how I bang. You don't know how to take me yet because love is a gamble. You might misunderstand what I mean when I say open up my pack. Let me show you how I bang. But that's because you haven't taken the gamble yet. If you're able to take the gamble, you'll learn how to take me. And so I just want to say, if you don't know, now you know. Deal? So there's a sort of paradox in here, right? How can not knowing mean that you know? Because it's uncertain. Because, in fact, love is uncertain. Because, in fact, it is a gamble. In order to love, you must take that risk. You must go all in. You must go 100 miles an hour. You must flip it till the morning, open up my pack, and let me show you how I bang. Because if you don't, then you won't win the gamble. If you fold, if your bluff gets called, if you lose the hand, you won't keep love. And so perhaps the message for all of us, as we start to conclude this analysis of Monsta X's Gambler, is that, as they very rightly say, love is in fact a gamble. So be willing to put yourself all in, to take the risk. Because once you admit that you don't know, and you put yourself into love regardless, then you will know.